When I was 9, we lived on a farm and we would go and visit some family friends, and the parents would have a wonderful time. They'd drink, they'd barbecue, they would just be roaring with laughter out in the garden. And this one night, I think they probably had too much to drink, and all of us kids got put in the bunk room to go to sleep while they carried on partying over their barbecue. There was 5 of us in this bunk room, aged from 13 or 14 down to 3. And it was suggested that it was a good idea to play a game. To play a game of putting their fingers inside of me. I was the only girl in the group of 5 people. I remember the burning sensation. I remember the shame. I've done work on regression, kinetic energy, and connected to the shame and the horror and the fear and the anger and the humiliation and the violation that I felt. I remember being cradled by one of them behind, with their hand on my shoulder, in the adolescent, childlike way of offering support in what was a Lord of the Flies type scenario. A group of people led down a path through the forces of a very strong individual. I can assure you that every person in that room knew what was going on was wrong, but they didn't have the ability to do anything about that because the influence of this character was too strong, and the fear that they held of the ramifications of what would happen if they didn't do what this character said. So they were complicit. They were all children. After this occasion, I started to wet the bed. I wet the bed for years, every night. For years, I could never sleep in a room by myself without the light on. I had an imaginary friend, and my psyche pretty much blocked this whole thing.